Hello, hello. I am live. My lovely people, hello. Hello, hello. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. It shouldn't be. But yeah, let me pull up stream here. Okay. I'm animating today, boys. Let's see if this works. Okay. And okay, let's see here. Want that and that. And I want to get started here. Let me just open up my reference. Need a reference. I guess, is this what I have? Sure. I'll just do this, I guess. I will. Where the fuck is my reference? Oh. Ooh. Okay, I'm just dealing with this now, I guess. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, hello everybody. How is your, what day is it? How is y'all's Tuesday going? Because it's going pretty good for me. Oh yeah, as y'all can tell, I'm animating some Shadowed Kingdom stuff, which I'm very excited about. So, yippee! Okay, where am I going with this? Where do I want to start on here? Okay, I want to start there. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Yeah, this would be nice. Oh, I just realized none of this is vector layer. Fuck. Oh, I need to make a vector layer. No, no, I did 44 of these frames. Well, okay, hold on. How the fuck do I... No, okay, hold on. I can do this. Not what I wanted to do. Shit. No, I need to redo all this. Fuck. Oh, I can't even fucking animate. Ugh. whatever. Let me go to this 13. The average cake in stream. I can't even start on anything yet. How do I do this? How do I do this? No. How the fuck do I make this into a vector layer? No. God, it's been way too long since I've worked in Clip Studio. This sucks! Okay. Alright, let me do this for literally everything else. Ugh. Convert layer to a vector layer, please. Thank you. Okay, convert to a vector. Okay. Man, this is why I don't fucking stream at all. So y'all just get to see me have to redo all this shit. This is 5. Okay. Oopsie. God, average Clip Studio moment, honestly. Okay. God, I just realized I have to do this like 40 times. What if I went crazy? Oh my god. 14 of 44 frames. In this little animation I'm doing, this is one shot. And it sucks. No, that's 16. Okay, we are almost there, and I am going crazy. Yippee! Gonna look for Bramble's actual ref once I'm done with this. Got thrilling gameplay here. Me just converting every single frame to a vector frame. Vector layer. Oh my god, I'm almost there. Vector layer moment. 8. Oh my god, gamers, I am almost there. I am almost done with this, and then we can actually get to animating. OMG, hi Ray! Hi Ray, how are you doing? Do you want to yap with me while I animate? Let's go! Dude, I would freaking love to yap about my sillies with you if you want to. I'm just currently converting all of my my frames here. Okay, cool. Big pog, big pog. Okay, 44. There we go. Oh my god, that took actual ages. Jesus Christ. Let me just save real quick. Yes, yeah, I accidentally didn't have my frames on vector layers. I had all my frames on raster layers, so I literally just had to I literally just had to convert everything into a vector layer. So that was my time for the past few minutes here. And now I'm trying to find it. Yeah, it was a moment. Now I'm trying to find Bramble's reference sheet, because apparently it's just nowhere in my downloads, even though I swear I downloaded it, so, you know, average me moment. I mean, you know, I'm supposed to be organized. Am I, though? No. There's Amber's ref. Oh my god, I'm having the breakfast of champions right now, rainbow goldfish. I recently had some rainbow goldfish with my friend. We were watching Severance, and we were all like, oh, we need to get some snacks, and we got some freaking rainbow goldfish, and it was so fucking cool. There's that. Oh, here we go. Don't know why this isn't in my downloads. It should be. Anyways, oh, I hope the music isn't too loud. I honestly cannot tell if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. So I'm just hoping that you can hear me. Yeah, I love me some rainbow goldfish. Okay, here we are. Look at the beautiful lady. I sure hope nothing bad happens to her over the course of this story. It's at a good level? Okay, cool. Good. Good. You love to see it. Anyways, then we actually start animating after 20 minutes of not animating. Yippee. What fucking frame was I at? I was at 13. Okay, here we are. Look at that beautiful girl. She definitely isn't gonna find anything scary and get exiled from her kingdom. Smiles. Okay, let me turn down the opacity more. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh my god, chat, we are finally animating. What? No. Okay. You spill your goldfish? No! No! Not the goldfish! Oh my god, not the fucking goldfish. Okay. How do we... Oh, okay, hold on. Let me... How do you join the call? Hold on. Let me open Discord back up. Let me close all my tabs and open Discord because I got rid of Discord. Or I turned it off. Hello? Me when Discord won't open? What the hell? Please, Discord, I want you to open. What the hell? Oh my god. This needs... Hold on. Okay, let me do that. Nar. Yeah, sorry, hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I had a heart attack for a moment. I didn't think I'd be able to open Discord. Oh! Hi, Discord, please load. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Ray, go to the VA recording server and just hop in general, and then we can yap. We can yap from there. my god. Oh, sorry, I had to talk to my mom. Oh, it's okay. Just join whenever you can, Smiles. And then we can yap about my sillies. Worst timing ever! Ah! Silly. You're yellow.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, you should be
I don't
able. Oh,
I don't think the stream. Oh wait, is it?
yeah. You. The desktop audio says it's picking up your voice on OBS, so you should be able, or the stream should be able to hear you.
Yeah, I just checked. It did. It sounds really weird hearing my voice. Hello, good morning for me.
Good afternoon for me.
Yeah, it's like 11:58, but that's still morning my time.
That is morning for me too. Don't worry about it. I woke up at like 11:30 today, so don't worry about it.
Up at 9.
Yeah. Oh my god, I wish I could wake up at 9.
I know. I wish I slept in more.
That is so funny.
Okay, dude, when you changed your Discord profile picture, I was like, wait, who is this? And I was like, oh, it's Kate.
It's me. It's me. I just changed it to my spider Sona, my Spider-Man Sona.
That's cool. I have a spider Sona who's like a fantasy medieval knight who got poisoned by a witch, but with like spider venom, and that's how they got turned into Spider Knight, is what they're called.
That's so cool. Wait, were they on your art fight and I didn't see them? Because I would love to draw them.
They were under my persona, just in my one big group, because I was too lazy to make a bunch of different sections for all my personas, so I put like my Dragon Prince one and my Spider-Man one there. And
oh shit! I didn't see it. No, I would have loved to draw them. Ah!
I mean, okay. You still.
I was about to say I literally still can, but you know.
Dude, I did not do anything for art. Oh, can I swear?
Yeah, you can. You can say fuck. I've been swearing this entire stream.
Great. YouTube can just be weird.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think streams will be taken down. At least I haven't had any streams taken down because I do swear in my streams, so I don't think it matters. So
fair enough. But yeah, it's like I did not do anything with art fight.
You did a little bit. I saw your art and it like you've improved literally so much, Ray. Like your art looks so fucking good. Like it looks so swaggy.
Thank you. Some of them were not the best. And I kind of wanted to do them, but yeah, this year I didn't even have any way to draw at the beginning of art fight because my iPad decided to kill itself.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You mentioned.
So I had to wait on getting a new iPad, which I'm currently on, but I got that like a little bit after art fight started. And like this year I was just so busy because I was down at my father's because I'm a child of divorce. And so like I was just so freaking busy the month of July. And so it's like why does art fight have to be during the most like summer? Because like summer is so busy for me.
It is like what was it? I think it was no, it wasn't last year. It was in like 2023. I was on this like big long trip during art fight because I was visiting like my cousins. We all met up in Florida and everything, and that was a really cool trip. But it meant that I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to do in art fight, and I was just like, no.
I was like so burnt out and so tired that I was like, I can't do art fight this year. Like I did a tiny bit, but not as much as I wanted.
Yeah,
I definitely over quantity this year.
Yeah, I also definitely did quality over quantity because I did less drawings, but there were like a few where I did like a full background and a scene and everything, but then there were a few where I did like just like the character or whatever.
Oh, I did anything with backgrounds this year. I was like, no, not. Like, you're lucky I'm even drawing right now.
Oh my god.
I do think like First Attack was the best one. Well,
Was that
technically,
one?
I
Didn't you draw Amber as your first attack?
but my second one was definitely the best. Amber was, I'm so sorry, but it was so rushed. I need to redraw that.
Oh, it's okay. I still like it. She looks good.
First drawing I did when I got my iPad back, and then like I looked back at it afterwards. I was like, oh wait, I should have done so much better.
Oh, I still like it. I think you did good.
It's just not up to my standard, personally.
I see. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently working on a different drawing right now. My storage keeps on getting filled up, and I'm like, oh shoot.
Dude, that is literally I need to buy like another fucking terabyte of space or some shit on my laptop because I know that if and like whenever I finish rough animation on the prologue on the animated short, I just know that this shit is going to eat up all of my space on my laptop because it's so massive. So like
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another fucking terabyte space. It's also because it's like my laptop is old as shit. It's a few years old.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, for I do it all on my iPad. And the only thing iPad really is just my art. So that means Ibis Paint is taking up so much fucking space on my iPad that I have to go through my old art and get rid of some.
Wait, what? That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, on Ibis Paint, I have 1,924 drawings, but...
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because, like, if you have, like, years and years worth of art on it, then I'm sure it'll get... Because literally, the entire reason I got my new iPad a few months ago, or actually it was earlier this year, was that I was literally, like, I would open up Procreate and I would try to work on a drawing and then it would just crash, so... I was like, I need a new iPad.
Yeah. I have a lot of old work in progresses that I know I'm never actually going to finish. I should probably just go through and get rid of. Well, but I sent you the reference sheet to my little knight character.
Yes, I saw. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And the tiny bit of their lore.
Yes. I need to... Sorry?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I need to draw both your Spider Sona and Shattered Souls, because they also have a Spider Sona, and I was all like, OMG, I should draw them, and then I just haven't.
No, that's real.
And I feel so bad, because I was like, oh, I'm going to draw them, and they were like, yippee! And I was all like, but what if I got distracted by 1 million other things?
It's okay, as long as you get there eventually, is what I say. Speaking of some art trades I need to do.
Yeah.
I say that I was working on a completely different drawing. It's just, it's one of those things. Like, sorry. Whoopsies.
Oopsies. Oopsies, I work on 1 million projects at once. Haha.
But not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm currently actually having a bit of an art style crisis, as in, like, I want to improve, but shit's just not sticking in my brain, and I'm, like, struggling so hard with, like, making any art I'm satisfied with. And it sucks, but it just means I actually have to, you know, learn and look at resources that'll actually improve my art instead of just doing the same old, and being like, oh no, why is my art not improving? It's because you're not doing anything to improve.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is much more easier said than done, but I would just say, like, don't worry about it with your style, because like, what you draw is what you're gonna draw. And, like, I know it's understandable you want to improve and everything, but, like, I don't know. It's like, if you have, like, oh, I want this style, then, I mean, it's a whole thing. Like, it takes a lot, but, like, it,
For sure.
just, it's a whole thing where it's like, just don't worry about it. I know that's really hard to do, but it's, you know.
It's like, I'm like at that point where I'm like, I'm fine with making art with the style I have. I just like, there's some stuff like the faces I want to get better at.
I also like, need to improve upon that with my human drawings. I don't think I do faces very well either.
The noses and the eyes. I don't know what it is, but they keep on tripping me up. And I see so many people's other beautiful styles, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I want that. And it looks similar to mine. But when I draw it, it's like, wait, this is just mine. Okay, then why does it look so bad? Like, what the heck? Yeah. Though, with this one face I just did, I kind of cooked.
You kind of cooked? Yeah.
I cooked the entire thing, but I cooked. Face. Bear.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks really good. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. You
did Terry cook that.
Dragon Prince. Thank you. Oh There's gonna be for the Dragon Prince. I'm gonna lots them out real fast. There's the show ended officially. The Dragon Prince. But they're making they want to make a spin-off series called The Dragon King, and it takes place 7 years later. Ooh. All my babies are going to be adults, and I'm not emotionally prepared because it's going to be an adult animated series.
Oh like shit, like for real? For
real.
Oh my god!
Roll is backing them.
Ooh.
Like Vox Machina and stuff like that, so it's going to be like that. And it's crazy, but it's gonna be like, oh my god, I could hear these guys swear, and it's going.
They can say "fuck" now. Let's fucking go.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Yippee!
It's like my babies. This isn't allowed, but yeah. So they're all gonna be 7 years older, and so I have this is art of my speculative design of Terry.
I see.
Oh, yeah. I love him. I love his design. I'm very proud of it.
What was I going to say about... Oh, I was going to say, I think I struggle most with, like, face shape when it comes to humans. Like, face shape is really hard to do, in my opinion. At least for me, I feel like every face shape I draw, it's, like, it's so hard to, like, conceptualize it, in my opinion.
No, I completely get that. Because, like, with the way I draw face shapes, I'm like, it's fine. But, like, it could be better. Like, it's like, yes, it looks human, but it's also, like, it's not human enough. Going from, like, it's strange, because even when I drew animals, like, only, I was just using circle tools. I was like, I kind of ate with that, though, because that was so easy.
Oh my god.
Or unless I want to do, like, country human style stuff, and I'm like, oh
god. Not the country human.
Humans, oh my god. I
just wanted to let you know I got one frame done so far.
Go.
Yippee.
That's one less frame you have to worry about.
Yep.
God, this is why I can't do animation. I don't have the patience for
it. You just gotta be built different, honestly.
I wasn't built different, man. I was built like I tried. I'm actually technically am animating because I do have a map part I need to work on that I completely forgot about until I'm right now. But like, yeah, it's just like animation is so rude.
It is very hard. Animation is hard, guys. Never go into it. Except for me, I should go into it, and I'm gonna be amazing.
Yes, you're gonna be the best. I can't wait for when you're famous. I get to be like, yeah, I knew them back before.
That'd be so swaggy.
I was like, brag, but I knew Cake Kitten before they were famous.
Dude, just oh my god, I'm gonna throw up in a good way.
Gosh, I'll get the puke bag.
Ah!
Why is the opacity not at 100? What the freak?
Oh gee. Wait, I thought you stopped doing maps. Or am I going crazy?
Okay, so I said that, and then I joined my friend's map.
I'm not doing maps anymore, except for this one.
Except for my friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I understand.
Like, yeah, I might have to drop it though. I'm not even gonna lie. But
That is understandable. Happens to the best of us.
It's so like easy to do in the moment, but now that I'm here, I'm like, I was originally gonna tween it, and then I realized tweening is hard, and I don't like this. I need to do this frame by frame. But now that I'm here, I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Understandable. Happens.
But I'm gonna try my best. Well, how do I turn the opacity on this layer down? I'm using an app I have never used before. What's it called? Toon Squid.
I have never heard of that. What the fuck is that?
It's apparently like a animation app that a lot of people use, but I'm just like, how the fuck do you use this?
Oh.
I am huh. Like, I don't even know how to turn the opacity on a layer down.
Damn, okay.
And I kind of need to do that because I'm, animating, and I have a storyboard. It's a storyboarded map. That's why I'm like actually like chill.
Oh, okay. So you just follow the storyboard.
Yeah. I can do storyboard maps, I think. Knock on wood. How do I... Properties? Hello?
Oh yeah, I have a question. I have a question. I wanted to ask you if you have any questions about my Shadow Kingdom, since you're a VA. Ooh. Do you want to know anything? I am the creator.
But you are the creator. I am the creator. I have to know.
This is since we're chatting, we can like answer questions about behind the scenes and shit, even though nobody's here, but they'll enjoy it.
I'm gonna share this with my friends actually, real fast. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so curious about the world building.
The world building?
Personally. Yeah.
Like anything like okay, you need to be specific.
Yeah. Cause like I know there's the Shadow Kingdom, obviously.
Yeah, the Shadow Kingdom, Hollowstone.
Like, what's outside of that? Like, tell me about the world.
So there's 3 kingdoms in total.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's 3 kingdoms, and so one of them is of course the Shadow Kingdom, which is Hollowstone. And then I haven't expounded upon this a lot on other kingdoms and how they work, because Shadow Kingdom itself is so focused on Hollowstone that I haven't really... The only real thoughts I have about them is that they are much more technologically advanced than Hollowstone.
Oh, interesting.
Because like Hollowstone is surrounded by mountains and it's really hard to get into the kingdom. So it's so I imagine that it's like they're just very closed off from everybody else to the point where like they haven't advanced as much.
Cool.
Like they don't like oopsie, that's the wrong pen. Like they haven't done like a bunch of like inner kingdom trade or something like that.
Gotcha.
But
that's like, interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of the only really thoughts I have. There is another quote unquote kingdom, but it's less a kingdom and more a group of cats.
Yeah.
They so there is this group of cats called the Wanderers, and they
Hmm.
basically it says on the tin they wander, but
Uh-huh.
basically they are still like they are still holding up the old ways of the world. Um,
Yeah.
because before all the kingdoms were made, every single like group just was like nomadic and they all wandered and everything before uh, they ended up settling down and making kingdoms. They all wandered, and there's still multiple cats who still do this, and they are
Mm-hmm.
considered basically their own kingdom slash like governing body. But they're kind of on the like outside of the kingdom structure. Um,
That's really.
yeah, and they basically and like everybody knows about them, even like Hollowstone and Shadow Kingdom and whatever. Um,
Yeah.
because Frost, one of our lovely characters, used to be a wanderer
Love
before
us.
she settled down with Bramble. Because she
That's
visited Hollowstone when she was young, and then she hit it off with Bramble, and they became besties, and then they became girlfriends. And
yes.
yeah, yeah, and then yeah. So and like it's not uncommon for uh like certain cats to break off from the group or make their own groups, but usually like in every group there's a sort of like de facto leader or something like
Yeah.
that. There is like one overarching leader
Mm-hmm.
for the Wanderers, and it's Frost's mother. Um,
Ooh.
so technically, Frost is a you could say she's royalty, but it doesn't really like. It's not like oh no, she's royalty. It's less just like oh like if
Yeah.
her mother dies, there's a chance that she might inherit
Yeah,
the
she's like a
leadership
noble.
role. Frost does have a sister actually.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
yeah, I haven't really. Again, it's like it's really
Oh,
kind of like I haven't expounded upon it very much because if anything, if I ever go into more world building and stuff, it would be or like for the outside and the wanderers and everything, it's gonna be in like a sequel or something because again,
yeah.
Shadow Kingdom itself is so focused on Hollowstone that it's kind of hard to be all like, and here's all these other kingdoms because
Yeah.
that's not the focus.
How did you come up with the names of like for Hollowstone and Shadow Kingdom? Like, what? How did you get the names?
So Hollowstone is actually a I actually kind of stole it from um from Hollow Knight.
Oh, for real.
Well, okay, so in Hollow Knight, the kingdom is called Hollow Nest, and I
Mm,
thought it would be interesting that and this gets like touched upon in the book
yeah.
when I eventually write it, but Hollowstone when it was made, it's like the original like land, or at least where the capital is. It's like this big, massive like hole in the ground where they
Oh,
built the city.
that's really cool.
And then Shadowed Kingdom, the title of the book, I got because I wanted to. Um, I was thinking about names for the book, and I was like, I don't know what to fucking name this. So I ended up so I ended up so I ended up looking at like all the elements and plot points and stuff that was put together, and so Scatter and Cole and Finch, my other lovely characters, they're all part of the Shadow Guard, which are
Oh,
Amber's personal, the Queen's personal assassins.
oh, that's
Uh,
sick.
so, and since, but then also since the story is so focused on The kingdom itself, I wanted kingdom in the name, so I just put together Shadowed Kingdom because the whole reason this story is happening is basically because of the secretiveness and the buried past of this kingdom that is coming to light finally. So that's kind of where I got Shadow Kingdom from.
That's really cool. I love the explanation behind the shadow part because that's what I was curious about. But like
Yeah,
now
and
that
also it
like nice,
oh,
that's
sorry.
so freaking. What the hell?
Yeah. But yeah, it also just comes from, like, if you put it together, Shadow Kingdom, it sounds like, you know, a shadow is over this kingdom and something bad is
Yeah,
happening.
like, I can totally see like the imagery behind the name. It's so cool.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'm so excited to see this project. Like, oh, pardon me, like all animated. Like,
Me too.
like as
Me too. I say as the animator animating it.
it's like as someone who's known these characters since like oh my god, what like 5 years ago?
Yeah,
The first time we collaborated.
yeah.
So it's just like the fact that like I've known them for so long. I'm like, oh my god, it feels like my babies in a way.
They
They're
I
your
mean,
babies.
they are. They
My
are
babies.
literally my babies.
They are your babies. I feel so maternal towards them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens with OCs. It's that you're
Like
sitting there and you're like, my baby. Oh,
I'm like
I know.
so I play Baldur's Gate 3 and I just finished my playthrough with my character. Her name's Ravithra. And I just beat the game with her and like I was like in shambles. Because it's like that's
Oh,
my baby. I
baby.
was so to her and now I can't play with her. Like I totally can't, but like I can't, you know?
Yeah. Like her
what's
story
the
is
point
done.
yeah, like what's the point of replaying the game as the same goddamn character?
Yeah.
But I am actually working on her record sheet too.
Oh my
But like
gosh.
so ridiculously kind of detailed, and so I'm just like I don't want to draw armor.
Yeah, I fucking hate drawing armor so much.
So annoying. Uh,
Oh yeah, also real quick, I am dumb and I forgot that I have a appointment today. So
oh, whoopsie.
around like 3ish, I'm gonna have to hop off for a second and do my appointment, and then I'll hop back on. So
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll probably have to like by then anyways.
oh really? Oh shit. Okay.
It's 3 o'clock for you.
Yeah.
Wait, when is 3 for you? What's your time
Oh,
zone?
it's 2:25 right now.
Oh, okay. It's only 12:25 for me, so I was like, wait, in 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I won't
What's
be
your time?
ending the stream because I'll just mute myself and do the appointment because I have it on my phone.
God.
So I'll just
What's your
silence
time
my.
zone?
Huh?
What's your time zone?
My time zone is Central Time.
Mine's Pacific time. Okay. I see. You're 2 hours ahead of me. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, I forget people are always in the same time zone as me.
Yeah. No. Why can't everybody who I work with be in the same time zone as me?
Time zones are such a weird concept because it's just like they don't actually exist. It's all the same time everywhere. It's just how we perceive it.
Yeah.
It's just like what the heck?
But yeah, so like in, I don't know, 30 minutes, I'll be quiet for a minute or two, and then I'll be back on and keep yapping.
Sounds.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, any more questions about my beautiful, wonderful story?
I'm like so tired. My brain is not functioning today.
It's okay. Me too.
Let me think. Hold on. my one singular brain cell.
Yeah.
Hi, Bucky. Oh, you want out?
Huh?
My dog. My dog.
Oh.
He wants out. There you go, little boy. Little boy. He is 7 years old. He's
My
like an old
son.
man.
Old man! Ah!
He's our little old man.
Little old
But
man.
he's our.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
So. Oh, you're excused.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, fuck.
where did the story idea come from?
It
Just like.
actually, used to be I wrote this story in a old notebook I had,
Mm.
way back in middle school.
Oh
And,
boy.
and, so it was much different then, and it wasn't even called Shadow Kingdom, it was called The Messenger. And,
Oh.
it was a Hobbit, because I just watched The Hobbit, and I was all like, oh, that's so cool, I'm gonna do that. So I just
Yeah.
made The Hobbit, but what if cats? But also not really.
That's cool.
So it...
Yeah, most of my OCs come from weird cats, so...
So basically it was... There's like elements from it that are still intact. But basically, like, I had Rue, who was originally called Ren, and she had a friend who went along with her on her little silly adventures. And basically, the whole point of the story was that everybody in their kingdom got like they all needed to go to the palace, and because the queen had an announcement, and the queen is basically Amber.
Yeah.
I don't remember what her name was, but it's basically Amber, pre Shadow Kingdom Amber. And she was already evil, and so apparently there was these two separate kingdoms. Rue and her friend were a part of one, and apparently all communication has like been lost between them. So Amber at the time was all like, I need somebody to volunteer to go like take a message to them and see what's going on. And I don't know why, for some reason I was all like, oh, this is like some sort of fucking like Hunger Games off shit where it's like random person gets to do this job, like this woman
I was
doesn't...
thinking like going, I volunteer for tribute.
Yeah, it was like a whole thing, because it was like, why doesn't this character have like guys like other people who are employed to the crown who can do that? Whatever, that's not the point.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like a very cool story concept.
It was okay. So, well, hold on, I'm not done yet. Because I wrote like a few chapters for it, and then I found it later, and I expounded upon it to make it what it is now. So basically, Rue goes on this mission, but her friend who basically is just Beta Scatter before Scatter existed. Originally, Scatter used to be two people. But the other guy who I made him to be was like never appeared in the story proper, even though I made like a reference for him. But that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And basically, so Rue goes on her own and is all like, "No, you can't come with me. It's too dangerous or whatever." For some reason. So she goes to this other kingdom, and she gets basically she gets jumped and then gets captured, and she finds out that the queen of this kingdom, of this other kingdom, is evil. So we got two evil queens, and she fights said evil queen and kills her. So very cool, very swaggy. And then this is where the Hobbit shit comes in.
Yeah.
Where I basically was all like, I told myself, I was like, dude, this is going to be so interesting if there's just a random ass dragon. So then I added a dragon, and so Smaug basically comes in, and it's all like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to need to destroy the kingdom. And said kingdom was Amber's kingdom, and he did, and it was a whole thing. And then at one point, Rue's friend Scatter comes up and like he tags along with her, and that's all I wrote, honestly.
You know what?
You what?
I fuck with it. That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little bit.
It
Sorry,
is...
but the random in the chat just makes me think of the Dragon Prince, and it's fucking sending me because I'm like, yay, random dragon attack for all the kingdom.
And like, so, I'm sorry.
No, that was just my noise of what's the word? I don't know. Exasperate.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that was the concept that originally came from. That was originally Shadow Kingdom, and so there's obviously elements there like Ren turned into Rue. Scatter got turned in. Was two guys that got turned into him. And then obviously like Amber is there. She looked a bit different originally. Originally she was blue, or at least her like, well, like her brown like pelt was still there, but originally she had this like blue color palette. And
that's kind of
yeah.
But
then I was all like, I need to make her look evil, so I made her orange.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then I thought, and like there's still, in like earlier drafts there were still like weird mythical creatures, but I think the only weird mythical creatures that are happening or going on don't exist anymore. At least, like, because there's this whole thing that eventually gets revealed in the book where, basically in D&D, you know D&D Wild Magic?
Very vaguely. I play D&D with my brother, but I don't know all the lore.
Okay.
But go on.
So like in D&D, there's a thing called Wild Magic, and basically like, if you go into an area with Wild Magic, like random effects can happen.
Gotcha.
Or like if you cast something with Wild Magic, like a random effect can happen. So basically in Shadow Kingdom, outside of the kingdoms themselves, of like their jurisdictions, it's kind of just wild magic country.
Oh,
because
cool.
within these kingdoms, like everything's like concentrated on the cats and stuff.
Yeah.
And like their emotions or whatever. So basically, in these wild lands with wild magic, there was a chance for just random ass wild animals to just have magic, or like have some sort of, or be like really big or really tiny, or not the normal size that they are. So it makes going out of kingdoms really dangerous. So where was I going with this? So yeah, wild magic exists.
I am intrigued.
So yeah, and I don't remember where I was going with this. Why was I talking about wild magic?
I don't know, but I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm thoroughly enjoying
I was saying, so I went about this because it's like basically just like there's no weird magical creatures like dragons or griffins or whatever anymore. Everything is like normal, or at least there's like normal animals, but sometimes they're just a little bit weird and infected with magic. Smiles. That's what I was trying to say.
Infected with, that's interesting.
Yeah. They can just occasionally be struck with magic, and they just have some random element.
Fucking sick.
Yeah. And yeah, um,
That's cool.
thank you.
I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait to read this one day.
Shadow Kingdom is officially going to be a like chapter book
Hell yeah.
novel for like teens, I guess. I don't know. It could be for kids. It's gonna be really dark
Yeah.
if it is for kids. Um,
Like a your cat type thing where it's like, this is in little elementary school libraries. Probably shouldn't be though.
yeah, it's probably going to end up being that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah, so basically, yeah, there's weird animals that, or at least there is animals that can be weird, and that
Cool.
also leads me to the more like, I guess like afterlife religious side of Shadow Kingdom is
Ooh.
that the
Yeah.
cats, basically everybody, or at least every cat you see is like a very basic house cat, but they just can have some weird looking patterns. Um,
Yeah.
Big cats like lions and cheetahs and panthers and stuff are considered gods in this universe.
That's yeah. I
And
have something like that. It's
yeah,
I love doing stuff like that. It's so fun.
yeah, I have this whole thing because also like if you go canonically in this world, if you go far enough out into the just random wildlands out away from kingdoms, you can just come across a random like leopard or something, and like
Oh,
bro's just chilling. So there's like a whole thing that I want like Frost to mention, because she used to be a wanderer, so she used to go around and travel a lot. I want her to be all like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I can, I just saw a god one day. Average
That's
happenings.
yeah. What a flex.
Yeah, absolutely what a flex.
It's like, yeah, I saw God outside my living room. Not to brag.
Not to brag, but
That's sick. That's awesome. Ugh, I love lore.
yeah.
Yeah, so like me and my friends have a story called Alexander that we actually haven't worked on at all this summer, which we should have. But we want to make it like a little animated series.
That sounds so
And
swaggy.
yeah, and so like the lore of the world is like it they're in gangs basically. They live on the New York streets and they're all in gangs. They're all in
New
you.
York! New York streets!
In New York. Yeah, so like Alexander, he's like this pup. We're like reworking all the lore because like we made it back in ye old middle school, so it's like kind of ass.
Yeah.
But we're working on that, and so Alexander's this little dog who runs away from his family, like his like actual family who are also dogs because they're like so awful to him. The poor boy. He's like 12 years old.
Oh.
So he runs away to this. He lives in like a New York park, and he stumbles upon these gangs, and he joins one with a leader named Apollo. And
Ooh.
like so like there's this whole lore to it. It's a lot, and we're reworking so much. But with that, so they do have gods, and it's important to them because we have some events that are gonna happen. Because like overall, there's a lot of fucking there's ghosty stuff that happens. With
Hmm.
the pack leaders, Holly. It's very convoluted right now, but
Mm.
we're gonna make it so like he communicates with this ghost, and it's all like it's very interesting because she got murdered by spoiler alert, her sister, um, Sunset, who's the leader of one of the other packs now.
Oh,
Um,
it's like murder mystery drama. Is it like that?
it's a bit like that because like
Oh, that's so
uh
swaggy.
yeah, and they like Sunset's like this big old like evil gang leader. Like she is the mafia boss of the world, basically.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and so it's gonna be a whole thing of having to like deal with that and also discover like it's so hard because we don't actually have a solid plot right now. But basically
Hmm.
their gods are there's the god of like the dogs and the gods of the felines. But like you don't have to worship either one depending on like who you are. Like just because you're a cat doesn't mean you have to worship the cat god.
Mm-hmm.
Um like we explore that with Sunset's pack because Sunset, she's this old lady cat. And yet she's leading an entire pack of dogs. And she's basically
Oh.
this fit. And she's like, this god speaks to me. That's why you should follow me.
Oh,
Um,
me when I'm a
and
cult leader. Anyways,
yeah,
actually, real quick, I want to paragraph that. I need to hop off real quick and do my appointment. I will be right back. Because it's
okay.
going to be
Good
really
luck
quick.
with your.
Thank you.
How's it going, chat? I'm working on my D&D characters reference sheet. Well, technically it's not D&D, it's Baldur's Gate, but same difference. I do play D&D, so I can say that. I've been I play with my brother when I go down to my dad's. Um, very fun. I'm playing with one of my OCs, but I'm like, I actually want to make a new character, so we're probably gonna do that next session. But like my sisters joined in for a little bit, as like for a one-off, and I was like, so we kind of have to make like a new game after that one, so it's exciting. Do, 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 do. I got all the other designs for this character finished. I'm just working on the epilogue one. Like for when it's like, yay, everything's all okay now. She can rest. So I'm making that. I made these bases. Thank God I had to make bases for her, or I would die to have to redraw her every single time. Um, but I'm currently working off of an old base for her, so I don't have to struggle. But with that comes having to do her hair again, which I had to do anyways. But it's a tedious process, enjoyable but tedious. How did I do her hair there? Okay, yeah, I think I had it like that. Cooper.
Hello, I'm back after my appointment.
Welcome back. Cooper, I swear to God. Thanks.
Got me a cheese stick.
Oh, cheese stick?
Yeah, because I was hungry.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
How'd your appointment go?
It went good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I hope you held this. Thank you for holding the wall, the stream up while I was gone for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I tried entertaining in the first half, and then I didn't know what to say, so I just muted.
It's fine.
It's okay. We don't really have that much of an audience.
Not really.
It's okay. We're here for the vibes.
Yeah. Well, I found. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I think more people watch my stream afterwards than like live.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe I just don't stream at good times.
Who knows?
Honestly, yeah, who knows? And also my streams are like very sporadic and infrequent, so
Yeah. Like, I really want to get back into doing YouTube, but I don't know what to post, and anything I do want to post, it's like, I don't have the time nor the energy to do so. Yeah. It's like, I miss my YouTube days, but I'm also like, I don't have any content I feel comfortable posting. Like, I do, like, art and stuff. Like, I love watching art people, like, Emma Artley and, like, Dolly Doxson and all those people.
Definitely know who these people are.
They like make character designs and like they do. They're so talented. They're so wonderful. Big inspiration for like content I'd want to do. But the thing is, I don't think my art's that good.
Oh no!
In the sense that like I don't have a very solid like art process that like would look good on like a time lapse that I talk over. You know? It's like no, it's very embarrassing. I start with awful fucking sketches that I like refine over like an hour. So it's like, I don't think I could make content like that, unfortunately.
I mean, that is the process. Not everybody's process is gonna be beautiful, gorgeous, and whatever. So
it's very true.
You believe in yourself. Your art looks really good. Like you've improved upon it so much in the past years that I have known you, Ray. So I don't think you should be so hard on yourself. I think that you have talent, or at the very least, you've worked really hard to improve upon your like stuff. I have seen vast improvement.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm still getting there. I'm sending you Emma Artley's channel because they're like she's like so cool.
Maybe I have heard of this person, but I don't remember their name. I definitely have not heard of this person. Who is this?
She's so cool. I'm like so in love with her OCs.
She got OCs?
She has so many OCs, and she talks about her OCs. That's like, I want to do that. I want to make it so people fall in love with my OCs.
Oh my god, me too. That's literally what I'm doing.
Yeah, literally. I'm not that attached to any of my OCs right now, which is a shame. I need to, like, make some that I actually care about. Like, I have my old babies, but they lost that, like, spark for me, unfortunately. Though, I should do, like, Rose Star and Heather Star content. I love those two.
I do love them. I would love to see more of them.
Yeah. I want to do an entire, like, voice. I know I said I'm going to stop doing maps, but if I were to do it, I would want it to be a scripted, voice acted one for Heather Star and Rose Star.
That'd be so
I want
swaggy.
I want it to be their final fight scene confession thing. Um,
Ooh.
where it's like their real betrayal and where they end and where Heather Star ends up killing Rose Star.
Ooh. Ooh. I would love to see that.
Yeah, I would. I should start scripting that actually. Just when I have the time and energy to. Because like that's always been a scene in my head that I want to do.
Yeah. Uh I love
But
it whenever I write things and there's specific scenes in my head and I finally get to that one scene. TM.
oh my god, it's so rewarding.
Oh yeah. There were multiple scenes like that in Shadow Kingdom that whenever I eventually get to actually writing it, which is going to take forever because I'm writing some fan fiction right now.
Fan fiction!
Oh wait, I just realized I've never probably shown you my AO3. Unless you somehow found it.
I don't think so. You should give me it.
Okay. Hold on a minute. I need a. I will.
An AO.
Okay, wait, but then I don't think I write for any of the fandoms you're in.
No, that's okay. I'll read them anyways.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, all of my fanfiction is very OC centric anyway. So
I love it.
Even if it is based off of a certain fandom, it's gonna be about my silly guys. So
real. That's okay. A lot of the stuff like I have written and or I like have collaborated with is like it's just Dragon Prince. I've only done.
That's what I expected.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw myself a YouTube profile picture because my old one, is old. Oh yeah, that's why I went on to Pinterest. Like, wait, what's on here? I love Pinterest. Pinterest is my everything.
I drew my current YouTube PFP like forever ago, and I'm never ever going to change it because it's just perfect.
It's iconic.
Yeah, it's also my banner, so
yeah.
I just kind of knocked it out of the park with that one for no reason.
You literally did.
I
like that. That's just you.
Yeah. Also, I just sent you my AO3 if you want to look. I write for. Huh?
I said I can block you. I said
no.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I write for Cult of the Lamb and Destiny. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you know either of those games, but I write for them.
I used to play with my brother.
For Cult of the Lamb or Destiny?
Destiny.
Oh, let's go! Yeah, I got dragged into it by my friends who were insane about lore, so I'm now insane about lore. Do I like Destiny as a game? No, I find it really boring. Do I like the lore, though? Yes, absolutely. It makes me crazy.
Real. Yeah, I never got into the lore or anything like that because I was just it's just a game I play with my brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's not like a lore whore or anything. He just plays it.
Understand.
He knows all the lore because he's been playing it since the day it came out. But yeah.
But yeah, no, I the Destiny fic is my like main fic I'm writing. The Cult of the Lamb stuff is literally just there because I wanted to work on something that wasn't my Destiny fic, and then it accidentally became a whole series.
Real?
Yeah, I was all like, oh, I want to work on something else that isn't the Destiny fic, so I'm just going to do the Cult of the Lamb stuff, and then it just accidentally became way too big, and I was all like, well, this is my life now. I have 2 fics. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, they're very swaggy. I am hoping to do a. Oh my gosh, do you know Ninjago?
Ninjago, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So I recently a few months ago I started dating my partner, who is now my
Mhm.
partner. And they're like super into Lego Ninjago, and
Do I know Ninjago? Ninjago knows me.
yeah. And so like of course I'm insane over Lego Ninjago, and they're insane over Lego Ninjago. So we both just enable each other to just be insane about our show. And where I'm trying to catch up on Dragon's Rising right now. I
Okay,
literally just finished season 2 yesterday.
my thing is, I haven't watched the new seasons, but
You should, because they're like really good.
I feel like I'm going to be nostalgia blind to it.
I mean,
Is my
like yes and no. The new seasons are basically like a soft reboot of the
yeah,
story.
like yeah, it's like I need to watch them. I plan on watching. I don't. I haven't been watching much TV lately. In all honesty,
It is understandable. I also have not been watching a lot of TV or YouTube because I'm a busy adult and I don't got time for
yeah.
those things. I'd rather be, I don't know, fucking drawing or some shit.
Word. Yeah.
So
So it's like I do plan on watching them eventually. It's just not like if I have to watch anything else, I'm not. I'm watching mainly YouTube
yeah.
TV right now
Mm-hmm.
because I love watching Curtis Connor and Danny Gonzalez and my silly little comedian boys
Mm.
and people playing video games.
um. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm insane over Lego Ninjago. Oh, and I was going to go say I have Lego Ninjago OCs I also want to write fic about, but it's just like I need to finish the fics I'm writing right now, and then I'll get to that one. So it's a whole thing.
I need to know who is your favorite character.
In Lego Ninjago, there are some new guys that are introduced in Dragon's Rising who I love with my heart. So,
Out of the OG characters, who are your
out of the
favorite?
OG characters, I fucking love Nia.
Yes, I love Nia so much.
I love her, and I hate the fact that she is a victim of bad writing, and it sucks.
Yeah,
But
I
we're
I
not
told
here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about how much I love her.
yes. Okay, my favorite was always Zane.
Oh yeah,
Zane was
yeah.
my
Like if I had to pick one of the OG ninja, it'd have to be Zane.
yes. You have taste.
Thank
I
you.
I admittedly I think Zane was my very first fictional character that I had a crush on.
Oh, oh my god, that's so cute.
I felt seen with him as a character, and then turns out I have autism.
So
So
average, and then it's literally revealed he's a robot. So
yeah, it's like that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Autism coded character, me being my favorite? No way.
No way, that's crazy.
That's a crazy talk. But yeah, but Jay and Cole are like probably my close like seconds behind that. And then Pixel. Actually, I love Pixel.
Pixel. Okay,
I,
this may or may
I
not be a hot take, but I fucking hate Jay.
really
Yeah, he's one of the he's like supposed to be the comedy relief character, but he's really annoying and I hate him. And also
I get
what's really another thing is that this is just because it's by proxy the bad writing is the fact that it was like him and Nia are supposed to get together because it's like, oh, boy meets girl kind of thing.
yeah.
So like it's less I hate him because of his character and more I just hate him because of how the writers wrote him.
Yeah, he's kind of misogynistic when you think about it.
It is
But we
it
don't
is
need to
really
talk about that.
yeah, it is really unfortunate because it's like
They're telling of like the times of which the show was written in, unfortunately.
yeah, it's like I don't hate him as a character. Like he's fine, I guess, kind of, but like it's just more I hate the fucking writers. Like it's not him, it's the writers who are actively writing this character to be as annoying as possible and also misogynistic and also obviously he has to date Nia because literally the writer said so. So
I hated the whole love triangle thing with him and Cole.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
there has
Do
never.
you know why the reason the Torment arc is my favorite arc? It's purely because they stopped fighting over here and they resolved the worst plotline in that season. And they were all like, "Hey, let's stop fighting and just be friends." And I was all like, "Oh my god. This is my favorite season purely because they just stopped doing this stupid plotline."
Tournament of the Elements was just so goated.
Oh my god, yeah. I love Chin so much. He's just my silly little guy.
Being like Zane focused season, despite him not really being there, it was like such peak. I was like, finally, my boy. I
Yes.
cried. I cried when Zane died. Quote unquote.
He dies multiple times, actually. So, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I was as a little kid. I was like probably let's see. Oh god, maybe around 6 years old or some shit like that. And I was at my grandmother's, and I was watching that episode for the very first time. No, I wasn't at my grandmother's. I was at my old house, and I was watching that scene for the very first time, and I was a sobbing mess.
Oh.
And they're like, "Are you okay?" I was like, favorite character. My favorite characters always go through the worst. Like, why do they keep on fucking with Zane?
I
It's
don't
okay. He has.
know. It just, it's like a trope now to just murder him.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, Zane's a robot. We can just do whatever the fuck we want to him. Like, but boy, my boy,
my boy.
Yeah, I love Zane so much,
Oh, yeah.
and I love Pixel so much.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they actually made like Pixel into like an important character. Like her becoming the new Samurai X was like, I love that. Good for her.
Dude, I freaking shit my pants in the Ghost season, whenever they literally forced Nia to be the water ninja. I was like, I'm going to punch something. Like, I was actually talking about it last night with my partner, because we finished Dragon's Rising season 2, and like we were yapping about it, and then it turned into us shitting on the writers because we're allowed to do that as fans who love the show. Yes. And it's just like, guys, please. Nia was such an interesting character and you ruined her.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Nia.
I know.
Like, as the water ninja, she's doing good for herself, but like, man, why did you gotta, why?
Literally.
Just why?
Just why?
Like, why did you have to take her individuality of being samurai and then like
they literally wrote Samurai X, and it's like, that is actually extremely interesting. Like, that is a cool, interesting thing to have your female character do, is do her own thing in the show that it's mostly male characters. And then they were all like, no, we're going to force you being a ninja on you. And it's like, guys, please. What if I exploded?
I would sue. Like, fuck you, I'm suing you.
Yeah.
That show's a mess, but I love it.
I know. It's like, the thing is about shows that are like mediocre but then have moments of actual good writing is like, that's how the demons get you. That is literally how the demons get you.
Yeah. It's like, I just like, I don't think a show writing determines its value though. Like, low key, I'm like in a fandom that's very prissy about good writing and shit, and I'm just like, guys, it's a kid show. At the end of the day, like, it's not gonna be perfect.
Wait, are you talking about Dragon Prince? I see.
Can we just like have fun and enjoy the good moments we have instead of always focusing on the piss poor writing at times?
Yeah, like, and yeah, absolutely. I mean, I agree. Like,
yeah, like, I complain about the writing a ton. Like, I critique the ever loving shit out of that show, but that's because I love it so much. But at the same time, I can recognize not always having to talk about that and just enjoying the show for what it is. It's like you can just, the more you complain doesn't change anything. It just ruins your love for the show. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a whole thing where it's like, man, I love this show so much, but guys, please give me a good
Yeah.
show.
I'm so like happy and yet so surprised that the show is still going though. Like
What,
I
Ninjago?
was yeah.
I mean, they need to sell them sets, so
Yeah, I was just like so shook when it got its reboot thing because like I was watching the show like not right when it came out, but like I was
oh,
watching it
I
back
did. I am
when the
1 million years old, and I've been watching the show since it came out.
yeah, like I've been watching it since like some of the first episodes were coming out. Like I remember when the ghost episodes were coming out. That's I love that season though, Loki. But it's just like I remember when the first few seasons were still coming out, but just like I forgot I lost my train of thought. Where am I? Hello. Um what was I gonna say? Oh my god.
Talking about the seasons, and well, because you were surprised by how it's still going. It's
That, yeah. So like when it ended, I was like I thought it was gonna just be done because it was like it'd been going on for so many years already.
yeah.
Then it kept going years later. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like it's certainly like there is this pet peeve I have with the new season or new seasons
Mm-hmm.
is that we still have the old cast.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not we do have new characters, and their new characters are really, really good, and I love all of them. But we still have our old cast, but then that means the cast is like fucking massive. And it's really clear, and it just makes me sad because it makes it very clear that the writers of Dragon's Rising weren't like confident enough that these new characters would be able to carry a season, which I
Yeah.
think sucks because these new characters fucking rock and I love them, and honestly they are far better than the older characters. Not that the older
Yeah.
characters suck, I still love them. It's just that the cast is like fucking massive now, and it's so massive to the point where it's really hard to like there's just cast bloat, and it's just so big. It's too big of a cast, and it
I
makes it
I
hard to focus on a character.
and the characters get enough time than for what they deserve to have and stuff like that.
Exactly. And it yeah, and it just makes me sad that like these writers weren't confident in these new characters. And it's
Yeah.
just I like and also but the thing is that these characters we've had, like maybe in universe it hasn't technically been that long, but we've had these characters for like what, like 15 years? It's been 15 years of Ninjago? So it's like
That's me.
I don't know. It's like we've had these guys for so long. Can we not retire them at this point in the show? Like, especially now, because we're on season 3, and like, if anything, time and time again, these new characters have shown that they are amazing and can carry a season on their own.
Yeah, it's like with stuff like that, it's like they have to pander to their older audience of having these old characters still, so
Yeah,
people will watch those characters. But it's also like if you're gonna have these old characters, you gotta do them justice and like I don't know, like refresh them, you know? Because it's like
yeah.
because you have characters for so long, it's like I was shook to my core when they got their new designs. I will say that, but
The movie designs. I don't know why they did that.
it's like seriously, we took these from the Ninjago movie that was totally not even connected to Ninjago. The Ninjago movie pissed me off so bad when it came out.
Yeah,
A
me
little
too.
was because I thought we were gonna get a Ninjago movie, not a Lego Universe Ninjago movie. Like I love the Lego movie, I love the Lego Batman movie so much, and in retrospect, I love the Lego Ninjago movie. But I thought it was gonna be an in-universe thing, and so when we got to this and everyone was voiced by different people and all this stuff, I was like, "What the fuck did you do? You massacred my boys,
Yeah,
especially this."
you massacred my voice. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Actually, I rewatched it because I rewatched the show like a couple years ago
Yeah.
with my brother, and we watched the Lego Ninjago movie. I don't think watching it for the first time, like, obviously you're mad about it, but like watching it a second time, it makes sense why they made it its own thing, and it's because they were worried about having to be like, oh, you have to watch all this show to be able to watch this movie, which is understandable.
It's
but
still
I'm sorry.
fun. Yeah, like in retrospect, it's totally fine now. But in the moment,
Yeah.
I was so offended. As a long-term
But also,
fan.
it's like, I don't know about you, but the Lego Ninjago movie is really fucking funny.
So funny.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
It's like, so good.
I'm pointed with how much like I hated it at first that I couldn't truly enjoy it. I haven't rewatched it since then, but I do get clips of it on my For You page. Like I'm always cackling. It's so good.
It is. It's really funny. But also I saw a post on like Tumblr a little while ago of somebody saying that the Lego Ninjago movie is just a high school AU that like a citizen in Ninjago wrote, and it got turned into a movie. And it's all like, okay, yeah, I'll incorporate that into my beliefs.
Yeah, I choose to believe that it's just someone's high school AU.
Yeah.
But it literally is, and it's so funny now. Like
I know. It works now.
So, yeah, it's like, why the fuck are they in high school? These are grown-ass adults in the show.
I know!
It's like what happened with My Little Pony Equestria Girls, where the characters in My Little Pony are actual adults, but then Equestria Girls, they're all in high school, and I'm like, okay. Very, like, I get it, but also why? Like, I totally get it, because audience, teenage world. Like, but I was like, but I love Ninjago so much.
Oh my gosh, I'm so insane over Ninjago. There's a new character, there's a new villain who is like so hot, and not to be horny on me right now, but I need him.
Okay. I get embarrassed whenever I find a Lego character attractive.
Yeah?
I don't get it. It's the vibes.
Yeah, no, I understand. It is.
They might be bricked up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You ever heard of Minecraft Story Mode?
Yeah, I know fucking Minecraft Story Mode. I was there when it was made.
Oh, yeah, me too. Okay. So Petra?
Yeah.
Same thing as with the Legos. Is she a Minecraft skin? Yeah, but also I need her biblically.
Yeah.
Oh, Minecraft Story Mode, how I miss you.
Oh, Minecraft Story Mode. Minecraft Story Mode is such an interesting case of a thing being made and then flopping. It's so interesting.
Surprised that it flopped, because like I was thoroughly enjoying it when it came out as a kid, and all the YouTubers were like playing it, like Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah.
So it's just like I was so surprised it flopped so bad, because I was like, I loved it. I was like, Minecraft having a story and there's a hot girl here, I'm here for it. And like episode where it's a murder mystery, that was my favorite episode. It was so good.
Wait, wasn't that the one with the YouTubers?
Yes, exactly, and that's why it was so good. The way I was in tears when Stampy Cat showed up. I was like, oh my god, Lizzie just had a baby.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Lizzie had a baby.
That's crazy.
Her and Joel just had their kid together.
I feel old now.
I know, I'm so old. I say, yeah. 16.
Oh my god.
But, I was...
Me when I'm old.
Yeah, insanity. Oh my god, where did this random line come from? What the fuck? I hate when random lines just show up on my thing that I have to go and erase. Ah. When did I do that? What? good enough for now. I'll be able to do this later. Yeah, it's just man
indeed.
Man indeed.
Mm.
Like I was saying about Ninjago, I just like if they're gonna like bring back the same old characters, they should probably like just not completely scrap their characters, but make the characters better.
They have
Like
done, like, I will say they have been doing stuff with the old characters. Like, they're not exactly the same, but they're still similar. So, like, they're definitely they're cooking with them. It's just really hard whenever you have new characters and old characters fighting for attention. You know?
Yeah.
So
For
it's
sure.
it's a whole thing. It's like, yes and no, they are doing interesting things. It's just really hard to, it's just clear that they have such a hard time balancing everything.
Yeah.
And like, I don't blame them. Ensemble casts are really hard to do. As a writer. So So I don't blame them.
Yeah, like I can't imagine how hard it is to have to pander to old fans and then new fans all at the same time.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, and I just yeah.
I'm like, I keep on redesigning my persona's horns.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, yeah.
I like the horns that I drew for their art fight, or at least I like them. I like their art fight ref that I referenced.
Thank you. Yeah. You drew.
I drew the Gotona.
Yeah. My cutie pie. Yeah.
They are so cute. I love he so much.
Thank you. They're my little cutie patootie pie.
Cutie patootie pie.
They're my everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm like debating on keeping the goat like horns, cause like I'm gonna do it. It's fun because like I grew up having goats and I still have goats.
You do? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my god.
We had 4 goats, but one of them, Billy, she passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, so the story is that we got a horse named Lucky. I live on like a farm, like a somewhat farm-like homestead down where my dad is.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a pasture and we got a horse named Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
He's a miniature pony.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's like full grown, but like he's tiny, an itty bitty guy. And I got him for one of my birthdays. I was one of those horse girls. And so he was like at an auction and he came with a goat. That was his best friend, Billy, is what we named her. And then Billy, we were like, we're gonna get Billy a friend. And so we got her Brad, this little goat, a boy from a little farm. And one day I woke up and I was like probably around like 8 or so, something like that. Mm-hmm. I was, young. And I went outside and I went to check on the goats. I look into the pen and I ran back into the house screaming, "Mom, Billy had babies."
Oh shit!
Brad and Billy had kids together.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they had 2 little babies. We named Bailey, who was like cream colored, but like Bailey's cream.
Oh.
After because he was like white like his dad. And then Penny had and Penny is named after Billy because Billy's was copper and Penny's copper. And so yeah, they had 2 little babies together and we got to raise baby goats.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
But yeah, years later, when like the kids were like adolescents, I'd say like almost young adults, um, Billy had gotten like sick or something, and then Brad headbutted her, and he accidentally killed her.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah, it was traumatic as hell.
Oh. Me when I accidentally
Yeah,
bet my wife and she
yeah,
no.
but it's okay. It's been years now, so we can joke about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's with me with my
Oh,
dogs, because I had some dogs when I was younger, and then they beefed it in like middle school for me, and
no,
I talk
yeah,
about them all the time, or whenever I do talk about them, I'm like, oh yeah, they're they're gone. That's fine.
yeah.
Because they died forever ago, and now I'm 21, so
Wow.
wow, I'm 21 now, and I'm going to be 22 this year, and I don't feel like it.
Oh my gosh. Good luck.
I thank you. I need it honestly because it's a whole thing.
Yeah, my brother, he's gonna turn 21 this year, and my oldest sister's just turned. Well, Sabrina's gonna turn 25, but
Oh,
right?
swaggy.
Are they turning 25 or 24? I think it's 24 actually.
Was she? Oh, okay. I was going to say, was she born in like 2000? Because if so, then she's 25.
She was born in 2000. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then she's 25.
Yeah, 25. Yeah. Ages. But yeah, cause was it 2001 or 2000 that 9/11 happened?
2001.
Okay, it was 2001 because my mom had to hold her in so she didn't get born on 9/11.
Oh my god! That is so fucking funny.
Yeah. She's like, no, this is not happening.
Good on her, man. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hold up, I'm trying to find photos of the baby goats.
I would love to see them. Also, I just
Yeah,
realized
back
I don't have my phone on me. So BRB real quick. I need to find my phone.
for the goats.
Never mind. I just realized my phone was in my pocket.
Good job.
I was like, "Where's
Okay.
my phone? It's not. It's not on my desk." Oh wait, it's on my freaking pocket.
Whoopsies.
Classic me moment.
No, I do that all the time. Oh, back when they were babies. Oh my god, that happened in 2019? That was earlier than I thought.
I was in freshman year of high school in 2018, 2019.
That's wacky.
Ooh. It is wacky.
In 2018, I think I was in 5th grade.
Oh my gosh, I suddenly feel old now. I forget how young you are. I forget you're not over 18 like the rest of me and the VAs.
I'm almost there. I turned 17 this year, so I'll be 18 next year.
Swaggy.
It's scary.
It is. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm 21, but I am. I still feel like I'm 18, and so you're probably going to be feeling like that for a few years, so don't worry about it.
Here's back when they were babies.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to see. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, the little babies! I love them!
I know, they were so cute.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
They're like big dogs.
I imagine.
Yeah, they're little cutie pies.
Absolutely.
I'm cooking. Hold up. I was complaining about how like I've been hating how I draw faces, and now I keep on drawing good faces. What the?
Oh my gosh, that same thing happened to me. I was drawing like some reference sheets or something, or doing a few drawings, and I just like whipped out some like hands so quickly, and I just like I was like texting my partner like, dude, I'm not this good at hands, I swear, but look at this.
When you have that one moment of like, wait, skills, and then you can never do it again.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh my gosh, this looks so good, Ray.
Thank you. This is what happens when I draw for reference.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I love it so much! Oh, those eyes and the nose and the face shape, like,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, you are cooking. What the hell?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeet.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, did I ever tell you that during Art Fight, one of my mutuals, who I look up to as like an artist, complimented my art and said that my art was very shapy?
Oh my gosh. No, you did not
Oh
tell
my
me.
gosh,
That's awesome.
okay, so I have this Tumblr mutual who, like, I barely talk to, but we're somehow mutuals, and they think I'm cool, and I don't know how we're mutuals, because they're, like, super good at art. And they like, I made some art for them for Art Fight, because we usually do, like, a back and forth. Or at the very least, I make them something, because they're very swaggy, and I like their OCs. And I made them something, and they were like, dude, your art is so shapy. And it's like, I freaking won. I won at art. Cause like,
I love that.
yeah, because it's like, all of the artists that I admire personally, or at least that I want to take inspiration from, have like very shapy art. And like, anytime somebody says my art is shapy, it's like, I win. Everybody go home.
I win at art. It's so funny you talk about your mutuals as in like, I don't know how they're friends with me because they're so cool. So you for me.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I feel so honored to be that mutual.
Yeah, like for our very first collab, I was like on cloud 9 because like this person wants to do with me. In fact, no skills at all. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ugh.
That's crazy. I literally cannot comprehend that.
I know. And now I'm like somewhat like famous on Dragon Prince Twitter. And so like I'm that for other people and I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's like that thing where it's like where you don't think about it, where it's like you get perceived and it's all like, no, I'm being perceived. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So
I like being perceived, but I also hate it.
No, I like it. Everybody should perceive me more.
I agree. I need to be told how I'm perceived, actually.
Yeah.
I love hearing about myself. Not in like a narcissistic way, but just in a, oh, good to know.
It's like that thing where it's all like, do you like me? And it's like, yes, I do like you. It's like that.
Yes. This hair also is turning out good. What the hell?
Dude, you're just cooking. You're in the groove. It happens.
I'm in the groove. This is what happens when I talk to you. My art instantly turns good because of your
Yippee! Oh my gosh. I'm so glad.
Hell yeah. Also, this looks like actually like me, and it's a little disturbing.
That's good. That's good.
Huh. In the past, I had personas that, like, yeah, they were me, but they weren't me. Because, like, I used to struggle a lot with, like, my self-image. And so, like, now I'm just like, I don't want my persona to be totally like me, duh. It's like, it's pretty freaking cool now that I can capture my likeness.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, like, this is more persona-based, but, like, I've always made my persona Cake to be very, very similar to me in her design. Like, well, it's also because she's literally grown up with me, but that's an entire other story. But she, like, every time I draw her, like, I want her to, I want to channel my energy into her so people can see her and be like, oh, gee, that's Cake. That's me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. God, I want to get a fucking fursuit so bad.
Oh my god, Rio!
I want. I think I'd actually stop and cry and throw up if and when I finally get a fursuit, because like, God, just imagining my persona being real and me being able to be her is like, I
It's
mean,
so
like,
cool.
it is so cool, but also it's like, I didn't want to use this term, but it like, I don't feel like dysphoric because I'm not trans, but in a way where it's like, I just want
Yeah,
to be a little kitty cat guy.
I completely get that. It's like I think everyone can experience dysphoria
Yeah.
because like I I am non-binary, but it's also like I'm like it's so weird because I don't with the way I am, I don't entirely always feel like a person.
Mm.
So it's like I get like dysphoria about being a human, and so it's
Mm.
like I don't think it's mutually exclusive to just gender stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's really weird, but I just like I just want to be able to embody my silly little cat persona that's literally grown up with me.
I literally totally get that.
Yeah. Like her becoming
I
real would be so affirming in a way that would be very swaggy.
Yes. Yeah, like I have a persona who is grown up with me through middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Um Vi, back when I used to go back there. But
Yeah.
like they used to be a basilisk because they were based off of an owl house of sea.
Yes.
Um but now they're like I turned them into a dragon because I didn't really
Ooh.
feel like with them being a basilisk, it means they could like shapeshift and all these things. And like at the time, that was so fitting for me. Hi boy, come in. But like now that I'm like more sure of myself, it's like that didn't really fit the like me anymore. So like I had to change them into something more like solid. So I
Yeah.
made them like a completely like new OC of like a Star Weaver dragon.
Ooh. I want to see now.
So like they weave the stars and make constellations.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Now I need to draw them. I need to draw your guides. I need to draw your guides, and I need to draw Shattered Soul's guys too.
But yeah, I took inspiration from the Spyro games designs
Ooh.
for
Okay. I've
how to
never
draw.
played Spyro, but very
Me
swaggy.
neither.
Oh.
So I know Spyro from Skylanders, but I don't know Spyro games.
Oh
So
my
like,
gosh, I also know Spyro from Skylanders. I thought Spyro from Skylanders was like their own character and not like a guy that they ripped from another game.
yeah, I had no clue until someone talked about it. I was like, "You mean Skylanders?" They're like, "No, Spyro the game." I was like, "What?" But yeah, so it's like I would love to turn my little goat into a fursuit, but I also want to do fun. I need both.
Yeah. I
Like,
really need to find like I need to follow more fursuit artists and figure
they're
out,
so
because like I follow like maybe one or two on Instagram, although I'm also never on Instagram, but like I I need to like find a fursuit artist who isn't like busy 24/7, because they
Cooper.
always seem to be, which is understandable, but also like, man,
Yeah.
may I have a moment of your time? May you make me a fursuit?
I can't wait till I have adult money so I can spend it on something like that.
Oh my god. Becoming an
But there's
adult
no,
is simultaneously very freeing and also very restricting at the same time.
yeah, sounds like it.
It is,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
stuff is so expensive. It's so
it is very expensive, but you
it's
know,
annoying.
just get a job that you vaguely hate and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's such a good idea from the markings on this fella. I'm trying to give this character different markings that aren't ripped off completely from the dragon. Because this is the markings that this character has is literally just Rayla's.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Because I was like, Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Mm.
So I want them to be more.
Oh, speaking of
I
characters,
oh, go ahead.
I one of my friends like messaged me one day, and they were all like, "Do you want to play D&D? I have a D&D group," and I was like, "Do I?
Do I?
Yes."
Yeah,
So I have a little D&D group going, and we're gonna go, or we're doing our next session on Thursday of this week, and I'm so excited because I
that's
finally
so sick.
get to play my OCs and my
I love
cities. So yeah.
that's. I play D&D with my brother, my oldest brother Sebastian. It's so much fun. He's been DMing for years, so he knows
That's
his
so
stuff.
swaggy. That's so swaggy.
Us, my my favorite little millennial.
Mm.
It's crazy. My siblings vary so much in age. He's in his 30s.
I was gonna say that's like, because it's like I'm sitting over here with my twin and then one singular older sibling who's like 25 right now. So I don't know. He's like 4 years older than us. So that's literally it.
Yeah, no, my dad had kids really young, and then my mom had her kids in her 30s. So,
Interesting.
yeah. And then me, also in her 30s, but she had my dad had my sibling. My dad had, yes, he was the one who birthed them. He had two other
He was the
relations,
one who birthed them.
but he had two other relationships. That's where Sebastian and my oldest sister Chelsea came from. Chelsea is almost gonna be in her 40s, mind you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad got I think she was 18 at the time when he was 16.
Ooh.
Don't they had Chelsea, and he didn't know about Chelsea until she was like a, like yeah, he didn't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fun stuff.
This is crazy lore Ray we're get or lore. Crazy Ray lore we're getting today.
Yeah, no, dude, my family's lore is insane.
Yeah.
But so there's that, and then there is Sebastian, and then my mom had her other marriage where she had both my brother and sister. And then my mom's dad met again and then had me.
Wow. Very cool.
I say again because they've known each other since they were in high school.
Well, you know,
Yeah. They have a really love story. It's not really a love story. Guess what? They're divorced now.
Wow. I am one of the few people who do not have divorced parents. It's kind of crazy. Bastard. I am like the outlier in my friend group.
That's sick.
Yeah. It's very swaggy. My parents are very swaggy.
That's awesome sauce.
Yeah. Not to be all like your parents are worse, but my parents are better.
No, I agree.
No. I don't want to shit on your family life.
It's okay, do it. Wait, I'm cooking with these new markings though. Hold up.
Big pog.
Very big pog. Hold up. Ooh, do I want like marking? No, that'll get in the way of the freckles. I have those. Okay, hold up.
I also have freckles in real life, and that's why Cake has freckles.
Yes. I don't think I can physically design an OC without freckles. They're just so cute.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not her. They.
Yes. They're so swag.
Very swaggy.
I'm struggling to keep my eyes open today. Good lord.
Oh my god.
Oh. I've been really into Y2K fashion as of late.
Y2K fashion? What's that?
Yeah. 2000s fashion.
Oh, okay. Oh god, why?
I don't know why. It's just such a niche little interest I have right now. And like I love it, and that's what I've been like wearing lately.
That's Big Pock. Alright. I mean, if you like it, then please go ahead.
Yes. So I might give them an outfit from that era.
That'd be swaggy.
Yeah. It's funny because like I was born 2008, so like not to age you, but
I was about to say, I was like, I suddenly, like, just become old and gray. Like, no, 2008.
right. And so
Oh,
it's like I like just scarily miss this era, you know. Like I
yeah,
grew up in it a teeny bit, but I was a literal child. So
yeah.
the 2010s, now the 2020s.
Yeah.
But becoming a teenager in the 2020s is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like me,
It was certainly a time.
God, I went into my very first year of middle school during COVID.
Oh my god, wait, for real? That must have
Mhm.
sucked.
I went into 6th grade during COVID.
Oh my god. I remember my 6th grade year. It fucking sucked.
Yeah, sixth
That would
grade.
have sucked, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Oh my
sorry for
God,
your loss.
that and it was the year that my grandma and my parents divorced.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was not a good year for me.
Oh man.
I really,
Oh
and I didn't learn anything because it was online school.
yeah. No, understandable. Me neither. I had my junior year of high school in COVID, and that is
West.
notoriously the hardest year of high school. So you know,
That's the
average.
year I'm going to. Yay!
That's the year what?
I'm going into.
Oh man, I wish you all of the luck, Ray. It is going to
Thank
be
you.
so hard, but you will get through it.
Need it because I like hardly survived last year.
Oh man, you're going to struggle, but you're going to get through it, and it's going to be swaggy once you get to senior
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Ooh. Last year I hardly passed any of my classes.
I
I don't
mean,
know,
if
school's
anything,
just been.
COVID taught me how to do school, so it taught me how
Yeah.
I work and how I can turn things in on time. So it wasn't really
Nice.
wasn't until junior senior year that I was all like, yeah, I know how to do school.
Understandable. Yeah, I just like school's just been getting harder for me. I don't. My attention span is so cooked.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Also, I need like Adderall bad. My ADHD has gotten way worse.
Mm, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, this is so cute. Why am I clicking? I almost merged my layers, and I was like, no, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Don't merge the layers yet.
I always regret it when I merge my layers.
Oh, any other questions about Shadowed Kingdom that you want to yap about? I just remembered that
Ooh,
we can keep yapping about this because we're still on stream.
let's see. What's like the social classes like? Like, what's the society like in the world?
It's very, at least in Hollowstone. I can tell you what's happening in Hollowstone, but I can't tell you what's happening in any other kingdom because they haven't been expounded upon at all.
Mm-hmm.
But in Hollowstone, it's very like, um, Regency era type shit where it's like you got the nobles and you got the poor people, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Makes sense.
yeah, pretty much. It's very basic in a way. The social hierarchy isn't super interesting other than like the only real big important thing is that cats who can harness magic aren't treated as well. But that's like
Oh,
basically the entire purpose of the book. So
that's interesting.
yes, yeah. So in
Cool.
the whole thing is that in Hollowstone, magic is very volatile
Hmm.
and it's very easy to fuck it up. So
Yeah, makes sense.
there have been a lot of like restrictions on it, and it's like even magical cats themselves don't even fully know how to control their powers.
Hmm.
And they basically our lovely main characters have to figure out how to control their powers and what's the secrets behind it.
That's sick.
So yeah.
I forgot that there's like magic elements to the characters.
Yeah, so well also it's like, so the magic system, I specifically made it to be a soft magic system. It
Hmm.
basically, magic bends around the user rather than the user having like specific like telekinesis or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, if they can will it to happen, it can happen. I think the only really like hard thing I would say is that like, I don't know, you can't just be all like, I want to kill this cat and then they die.
Yeah.
It's like, I think at most they'd be able to manipulate any kind of like objects, but they can't manipulate like living beings.
That's interesting. Yeah, I completely get that.
Yeah, just
With the whole
that's just purely
restriction.
there so then the world doesn't like break.
Yeah, like the total like restrictions on magic stuff like reminds me of like Arcane.
Yes, 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 yes. I well also it's like hard magic is really hard to write. Or at the very
Yeah.
least like, you know, you have to explain it and then there's hard rules, and while it can be interesting and it can be extremely interesting to have a very specific system, like think like Full Metal Alchemist,
Mm-hmm.
um is a good hard magic system, good example of a hard
I
magic system. It's like,
totally have watched it. Don't worry about it.
you what?
I totally have not watched it, but that's
Oh,
okay.
okay. Oh shit. What did you?
No, I completely get it though. Like
Oh,
magic
okay.
systems are so hard to write.
But yeah, it's like it like both come with their interesting like ways and how you can write them. But personally, for me, when I was developing Shadow of the Kingdom, I realized that I just wanted it to be general magic that can happen rather
Mm-hmm.
than this rigid system, because if it I wanted it to be like this volatile wild thing rather than
Yeah.
a specific system of things that can happen. And
Yeah.
so that could feed into the whole uh thing of Hollowstone and the history of why they don't like magic and why they yeah, why they don't like magic and why that's a whole thing. So yeah.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've tried writing stuff like for like original magical worlds, and I was like, no, I
Yeah,
give up.
it's also really hard to do magic right in a way
Hmm.
to like, or at the very least it's really hard to find something like original or new because like everything's already been fucking made when it
I
comes to
know.
magic. So it's like, yeah, you have to be really creative with it, in my opinion.
Yeah, have the energy for all that, frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried.
You tried. Yeah.
Not for me though.
Yeah.
Like I love magic though. So I'll just steal other people's magic systems and be like, okay, this is mine actually.
Yeah, no, so like it like social norms in or social classes in Hollowstone are very divided, and yeah, although like I mean most of the kingdom is like made up of peasants or whatever you want to call them, and only a
Yeah,
good
well,
chunk of people are actually rich,
makes
um,
sense.
i.e., like the queen. or whoever.
What are like the characters? Like, what are Bramble and her sister like?
So like Rue and Bramble come from like a village that's like on the outskirts of the kingdom, so they do come from a very poor family. Um,
Interesting.
but it's not like the point, if it makes sense. Like even if they are poor, like poorness isn't exactly that bad. I would say in the system, not that it's like I don't know. It's like I wouldn't say they were like poor as in like homeless or some shit, but like they definitely
Yeah.
don't have like extreme luxuries that like nobles or something would have. I don't
Makes
know
sense. Yeah.
if that makes sense. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Or
so
like not in the worst spot, but they're not like rich.
yeah, like because also like the whole like economic system basically is that they're still like trading and bartering as their main source of like things in of how they like go about with fucking economy and stuff. So it's like it's very hard to pinpoint, yeah, this person is poor, because it's very easy to like trade stuff and barter and whatever. So it's like it's kind of loose, and it's one of those things that I've never really thought about too much.
Yeah. Just, hey, some things don't need to be expanded upon.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah,
is
it's a whole thing where like people where you can really easily fall into the world building trap of just world building and world building and world building. But when it comes to writing a book or an animated series or really anything, is just focus on what's going to appear on screen. Like
yeah.
if like that isn't going to appear on screen, it's not important. Like how
Yeah.
I haven't expounded upon like the kingdoms and stuff. That shit is like a weird cloud off in the distance that is vague, and I haven't thought about it because the story is so focused, and I didn't want to write a story that was like so big. I wanted to write a smaller story in a
Yeah.
kingdom rather than a big sprawling like epic, because that's just not what I was really interested in, or that's not what I'm
Yeah.
interested in.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
it just write what's going to appear on screen, expound upon that, and then you're good, in my opinion.
Yeah, and do more once all that's done.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the time for it, sure.
Because like for me, I love fleshing everything out, but that's my detriment because like I if I flesh everything out, then I don't even focus on the characters or anything, and then when I get back to them, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with you.
That's hilarious.
I found in recent years it's becoming like really hard for me to do character writing, which really sucks.
Yeah.
But like before, I used to be like relatively fine at writing, but like in recent years,
It's
I've lost
because
that.
I think it's because a lot of people mention this, where it's all like, oh, I used to be able to like whip out this so quickly, and it's because now you're thinking about it. Like the more you think about it, the harder it'll be to write, in my opinion. Is because like now you know what you're doing, and now you want it to be like you're actually thinking about it, and you want it to be good, and that's why you probably can't write as much or as good, quote unquote, anymore,
Yeah,
because you're thinking about it now.
yeah, totally. It's also like I just don't have the motivation or energy really for writing or like making OCs anymore, which is it really sucks, but it's just like I am so tired.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's like
Depression moment.
yeah, literally that. It's just
Yeah.
like because like at one point in my life, like creativity was my coping mechanism, for everything, and so like it was easy for me to do art and all this jazz because like that was what was keeping me sane. But now I'm just like, it's not that for me anymore, which is interesting. It's like it is, but it's not at the same time. So it's like it's so convoluted and weird. So it's just like, can I please just make my sillies?
Yeah.
It's like, man, rude.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually. I just have to get
I
good
believe.
again.
I believe in you.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like focusing on like, it's weird to say, but I'm trying to focus more on reality because like I'm becoming like a young adult. So it's like I'm trying to like focus more on school and stuff like that, and like
That
not
is
being so distracted,
understandable.
you know. So it's like I'm kind of like also like not allowing myself to get super like involved in anything right now, just so I can like get through school.
That is important. I would suggest that as somebody who had to go through school.
Yeah. So trying to focus on being more grounded and stuff like that, so I
Yeah.
don't completely go insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, shading's my favorite part of drawing. Switching topics completely. Oh, I said shading is my favorite part of drawing. Really? Okay. That's so funny. Yeah, I love it. It's so relaxing for me. Like it's tedious. Like okay, it does depend on the weather, but I hate line art the most. So when I have to do shading, I'm like so happy because all my colors are down and I just get to make it look pretty and nice now. And I don't have to worry. Mm, no, that's real. Yeah, for me. Mm, it can be like that for me, but it is really relaxing because fine art. Line art is me. Hey, yippee. I attempted once to use Clip Studio Paint, but it was on like the iPad version, and it was due to dog water, and I was like, oh, mm-hmm. You can only use it for like an hour at a time or some shit like that. I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's something stupid. Yeah, it's like it's something dumb like that. So I just like, no, I'm sticking with Ibis Paint. Thank you very much. I have Procreate. I just never use it. I know. It's just like the buttons and all the things intimidate me. I know I will, and like I want to level up to there eventually, but I'm also like I'm just now somewhat getting good at using Ibis Paint, and so it's like you can't. It's not good though. Like I love Ibis Paint so much, but their animation feature needs a lot of work. Um, yeah, it's right. Yeah, Ibis Paint. It's just it. You can only add so many layers and do so much before it actually like is completely unusable, and you can't audio too. Yeah, and when you export it, it's at awful like quality, which is very um like Ibis Paint has all the potential there, but they need to make an animation app outside of Ibis Paint. They need Ibis Animate because like they can totally they can do something so good, but not within the drawing app itself. Yeah. Like, ooh, do I have any thing I can use as an example? Like I use it still, like for when I make little like animatic stuff, which is not often. Just for the sake of like, I like that you can like separate it on different frames and stuff like that. But it is not easy to use. Like if you want to get really detailed with the animation, it just eats itself and dies because it's so glitchy. Mm-hmm. God. No, but yeah, that's so laggy. That's how I feel when I use Ibis to animate. It's such an amazing drawing app, but not animation yet. I need to iron out some creases. I have a very warm skin tone. Huh. It's like, that's something you never, like, think about until you're drawing someone that's Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just like, I lean towards like the more middle colors. I don't. It's human skin tones are really weird because like when you look at an actual person, they have like blue undertones and shit like that because of like veins and all that jazz. So it's a whole mesh of colors that humans actually are. But it's like it's why is that? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, it's because apparently I accidentally deleted part of one of. How did I erase that? Anyways, but yeah, like it's so strange because like humans are. It's shading skin's one of my favorite things to do just because of how much I get to mess around with colors. Like yeah, it's like it's definitely a skill you have to learn, and I'm still learning it. Um, uh, yeah, pretty alpaca style like that. Yes, like this is one of my more painterly things. This was just the anatomy is somewhat whack, but we don't talk about it. But like I love playing around with the colors I can get away with on skin. You, I just decided to randomly redraw an old Gotcha Life OC I once had. And this one, okay, spoiler for wee bit of nudity. It's like nothing explicit, but it's just like I love painting skin. It's so much fun because like this this character, she's like she has more purplish undertones, but like with the lighting and all that, like so I played around with that, but I also tried to keep it warm in certain spots, and it's like, ugh. painting skins. So thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you can kind of get away with like pushing it to the extremes for me, I guess. It's like it's one of those things that like if you just mix it in well enough, no one will notice that it's just like not polished, for like skin. Mhm. Mm. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Um, yeah, yeah. For me, it's just like I'm not good with shape language. That's something I am trying to get better with. Um, and so like when I'm just painting skin and stuff, I just do whatever I think looks good and call it a day. Like, yeah, my art's not very refined with like a process of like how to do stuff like that. Yeah, I just do makes me feel happy. That's something I'm trying to do again with my art because like for a period of time I was very just like I it had to be good, it has to be all this. And so I stopped having fun with my art, but I'm trying to do that again and I'm successfully doing it thankfully, but it's a process, but now I'm learning better and I'm in to learn it. Yep, yep. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh, I know. It was like so jarring going from humans to cats. I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, from cats to humans. I was like, huh, this is hard. Yeah. Or- I know, like looking back at my old art compared to now, it's just like, yay, little me would be so proud. Yes, me too. So like, I just decided randomly to count how much art I've done of the Dragon Prince. Um, 232 only on my iPad, by the way. Yeah, so crazy amount, but just like the very first drawing that like not the very first, but when I ah, oh my god, words, hello. But like these are some of my first few. I'm downloading them, but like I really like I was drawing humans before this point. This is when I really started to like care about how my humans looked. Um, so like this is just like last year. Like near the end of last year. That's what my humans looked like, and not my humans, but my humanoids. Like this is what my art looked like. No, and like I'm still improving. Like I have my ups and my downs, but it's just like wow, thank you. Yeah, I'm like surprised by how much I've improved in a year. I, I know. Yeah, people like I have to use AI because I can't do this. Just just get good. Literally just get good. Like it's literally a skill issue for you. Like cope. Yeah, like and these are just some drawings I did this year. I only grabbed a couple because I like these two the most. But like what? Crazy talk. Yes, thank you. Did I use a pose reference? Absolutely. But I yeah, it's like I am not opposed to tracing bodies because I think it's good. Yeah, like I trace the shapes so I can understand it better. Like this very yes. Okay, all right, okay, love it. Real, but yeah, it's just experimenting with colors on skin is so fun because like sometimes like if you just use the same tones of colors, that's how it looks really just like bland because like here's this art with just a tiny bit of blue undertones and it looks good like that, but then here's it with some more like purple and it's just like it adds so much to it. It just makes it pop. Like I have to like adjust some tones and stuff, but color, man, the best way to play with skin, I think. That sounded really weird. Don't play with no, never mind. That sounds um, but yeah. I am I'm excited. Are you wait, are you sending them in the chat or on the are you showing them on stream? Okay, great. No, I'm not looking at the stream, so where did I put my oh my god, your art is so edible. Dude, wait, dude, that's fucking sick. I'm not they're right. Your friends are right about your shading and lighting. It's so good. Oh my god, your art's so cool. I love your art, dude. With your Spider Sona one, you look. Your perspective goes crazy. It's, it's so there's it's so sick. I was I love this white haired baddie. Who is look, I'll have a thing for characters with white hair and like purpley eyes. I need. We need to talk about this OC. Oh my! I love her. That's cool. That's my live reaction. Oh, that's. Mhm. Oh. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad you could do. Yeah. That's. It's always so nice when you can just do that. Yeah. It's really cool. I hope you know I downloaded her reference sheet and she will be drawn. It will be done. I love. I love your art. Oh god. I just like I've been like staring at the one with. Is this the one your Destiny OC, the blue one? This one. I've been staring at. I'm in awe. Toxic Yuri! I love that so much. I love that. Love that. Love. I knew you were gonna. I knew it was gonna be a rogue. So epic. So awesome sauce. If you do you have commissions open? You should get on that. Real. I would I would 100% commission you. Yeah. I a child, I get PayPal or Venmo, which means I can't commission a lot of artists that I want to because I have to be 18 to do that. And I have a debit card. So it's like but whenever I tried to log into it, it was like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Like I put my everything. It's just like it just didn't work, and I was like, God damn you. So yeah, so I have to use like Cash App. Yeah, I definitely recommend having options. So like you can commission by people across the worlds. Though I know Cash App, like I do only like when I have my commissions, I'm only Cash App. As of like back then when I was actually people were commissioning me. And just like I learned that you can't use Cash App. It's not available in other countries. Yeah, I did not realize that. So passing that on to you. Of course. Oh yeah. The commitment by far was the hardest part for me to do. I was like, how do I show? Yeah. Yeah, so I watched some videos on it and like they really suggest like having a specific art style basically for commissions. I Yeah. And so it's like I don't have a consistent style. And so it's just like a bit hard for me because I'm like still actively learning and stuff. So it's like uh so it's like I take that advice with a grain of salt because it's just like I think if you're just communicate with the person you're working with and be like, "Hey, can I draw it like this?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure," most of the time. So it's like, because like all my commissions, like people didn't like actually like pay for shading or anything like that, but I like shading, and so I threw this in for free, like soft some shell, mm, cell shading. Here's a commission that I did. And it's just like yeah, and so it's like not necessarily my style, but it's like they were like, hey, can you try and replicate the Sonic style as close as you can, like the shading and stuff? And I was like, yeah, I'll try. Thank you. you. Yeah, I talked to them about like, hey, like sometimes it can be more sketchy and my liner can be like more clean. What would you prefer? And so they're like, yeah, I'd prefer it more clean. So like I just be transparent about like, are you fine with it being sketchy or do you want it to be clean, you know? Yeah. And if you want, you can just like on like whatever like if you like have a website for it or whatever, like I use Card, you could put it in your little like terms of service is what I have, and it's just like here's just like a quick like you can pick from the options of like having clean line art example here or having messier line art example here. Yeah, yeah, like it's scary of course. Take my advice with a grain of salt because I don't get commissioned that often, but you know, I need to do it. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Join us. But yeah, like okay, my website's a bit outdated. Um, totally. But I have a little card because it's like free. Um, no, that's so real. It's easier than any other website maker that I've tried.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry.
I'm
Is it a me thing? Hold on. Yay. Spook.
yay.
I was gonna say a line, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I was gonna say, who have you brought to me, General? Speak, because it's.
You said the thing.
I said the thing. Ah!
Yeah, we were just talking about like commissions.
I am tired. It is. Hold on. Let me change it to Fahrenheit. It is 37 degrees where I am, so I'm very hot.
Oof.
And I don't have AC. I know. I'm looking it up. Oh, I did the opposite. 37. No, not 7. 37. 98.
Oh.
I'm warm. I
Yeah.
have no AC in my house.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just poor. No, it's okay. I live in an old I'm renting in like an old house, so it doesn't have like built-in AC, and our windows are weird, so we can't add in like an AC because they open weird. So
Oh.
yeah, it's just unfortunate. No, it's okay.
Yeah, me.
No, yes, I do. I just don't have it in this house. In this house. Sorry, Canadian coming in here.
Canadian. I know so many Canadians. Oh my god.
I know. Well, I mean, I do too.
No, really?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to. That sounds. It sounds. I don't want to sound mean. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to. It's weird. I like learning not by asking questions because my brain is like, yeah, but I don't want it spoiled. I know I know small things, like there's what is it? No humans, right? No humans, everything's run by cats. Um
Oh,
yeah.
I want to know something. What would the
Yes, I'm
character's
able.
drink order be? Yes. Yeah.
I mean, my cats beg to differ, but but yes.
Mm-hmm. Tortillas!
They're not painfully white humans who can only eat non-seasoned food. Rue?
Mm. Yeah.
Wait, who's Rue? Oh! Oh no, the poor bean. Oh! I was gonna say, because it's a. I was gonna say, because it's a prologue, so you don't necessarily have to have the main character of the story in the prologue. Points to Into the Wilds prologue.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Yum. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I'm Canadian, so you can drink up here at 19, so. Or, I mean, 18. 18 if you live in certain provinces, but yeah.
I'm a drink anyways.
Yeah, I can't either.
Oh, real.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh.
That nondescript store. That's fair.
Interesting. I didn't know it's illegal at place. I live in like states where it like made it completely legal, like super fast. I didn't realize some states still had it illegal.
Yeah. It is
Makes
scarily and almost hilariously very legal where I live because there are cannabis stores everywhere. Oh no. No, yeah. I come from a huge family, I get you.
Mhm. Okay, but where I live, like when I'm at my dad's, the only thing you can do for fun is get high. It's everywhere.
I would like to, at one point anyway.
Yeah.
Because I think I'll be probably an emotional mess and it'll be quite funny.
Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. 40 years later, but yeah.
So,
Or not, maybe not 40 years specifically. At least 20 years later. Oh, I'm not. I'm I talk all the time. I'm one of those. Don't watch a movie with me.
That's
Wait,
so amusing.
sir. My brain went like cake, chill, and then my brain went, oh my god, then there'd be an ice cream cake.
Oh my god. Now I want ice cream. God damn you.
Aww. That's so sweet.
You're telling
I
that to
think-
a mic. I'm suing.
No! YouTube, shush, it's fine. A miner in the mines in Minecraft.
No, yeah.
I
I don't care.
think the
Yeah. Send me some. Cause I don't have a dealer.
in the mail, because that'll go well. Sorry, we had to suspend your mail because there was a illicit substance in it.
Oh my god, dog.
I think the closest I've ever been to being high was being under nitrous oxide when I got my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh.
That's like the closest I've ever been. And it was super nice. It was so nice. Yeah. I was like, it was just so peaceful.
Really?
Yeah. I was just laying down and I was just watching Frozen under nitrous oxide. It was nice.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, your nerves have like done a bunch of work, whether or not you can feel it or not. So I think your brain was just like, I'm tired from activating all these neurons.
Yeah, like I haven't gotten my wisdom teeth out because not yet. But I did have to
Mhm.
get when I was a child, and so I got to have the fun liquid gases or whatever. But yeah, I had to get a tooth pulled. And so I was laying there and I got to watch Brave. And I was like,
Nice.
I was definitely like not fully there, but I was like, I was having a time. I was like, I get to watch my feet while I get a blanket, and I just get to listen to I just got to watch it, and I didn't recognize anything going on. It was so great. I was like, this is the best viewing experience I've ever had.
I was so irritated though because my dentist is a super super nice guy, but he kept talking and like asking me questions, and I'm like, my mouth is super wide open. I am under nitrous oxide, and I'm trying to watch Frozen. Can you please shush?
Like, bro, you're ruining the vibes.
It was really funny though because my mom was also in the same room, and I kept like, I don't know how to explain it. I was aware but I wasn't, so I kept just saying, I'm doing air quotes, saying, like, I could basically just quote Frozen because I've seen it way too many times. So I was just saying the lines, but like just grunting them. And so the judge just kept asking what I was trying to say, and then my mom's like, no, they're just quoting the movie.
That's new, if any. Much. I have episodes of my favorite show just completely memorized, word for word, verbatim. Like my favorite episode of a show. You might be shocked. You might be shocked. It might be the Dragon Prince.
What? No.
It's my favorite episode, and I have it memorized.
I'm so shocked.
I've rewatched it an unhealthy amount, I think. Okay, do you want to see the progress on this drawing?
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh, I'll send it in the general chat. Hold up. I'm kind of cooking. I have to do the eyelash to get better, but I'm cooking.
Ooh! That's shading!
Thank you. Well, my get it from my mom.
I
She
love
is a
the
chef, really.
white eyelashes. Love that.
I don't actually have eyelashes, but I want my character to.
I'm sorry if you can hear me eating pretzels, by the way.
Oh, how
Just midstream, there's just munch, munch, munch.
I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since I had goldfish around like noon.
Eat! Dude!
Oh,
Sure.
it's so fun. I'm so comfy.
I mean, these are technically my work lunch pretzels. I just sat down. I'm like, I don't want to get up.
Oh yeah, how was work?
Good. I work in a warehouse, so pack up stuff from like the warehouse and send it out and receive stuff. So it's a lot of heavy labor in a very hot warehouse. So I'm very tired. But
yeah,
it's
my
okay.
sister's fiance worked at Amazon's warehouse for a bit.
I don't know how. I mean, I feel like mine is nice. I like the people I work with, so I don't have a scary bald man looming over me. So
Real. Ooh, sorry.
yeah.
Who knows? Because
I don't know.
Someone should.
Like the only 2 days that don't work for me are the 28th and the 30th. Like those are firm, but otherwise I'm like free.
See, someone needs to get me a plane ticket. Oh, but yeah, can my friend just fly me out to their place?
Oh, you meant in real life. I'm a doof. Sorry.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm like trying to rack my brain on like where the hell you could live, cake, where it's illegal. Like what? That's crazy work. I don't know. I have crazy. Dude, I have a friend. I have a friend that lives super Mormon Utah. It's crazy.
Oh, fun. I live in basically the Canadian version of Utah, so
Oh god.
hey. Well, mainly in that there's nothing that happens here except crime.
Oh.
There's just farms everywhere, basically Canadian rednecks up here, and crime, and that's about it.
Not the Canadian rednecks.
That's what I mean. I speak English very well. What I mean is where I live is basically the redneck version of, like, Canadian version of rednecks.
Makes sense.
Very thick farmer accents.
Yeehar.
I guess, but you also haven't heard my uncle, who ends every single sentence with A. Every single one. It's the funniest thing. When I started actually noticing it, I was like, Uncle Ron ends every sentence with A. and it's making me laugh.
Sometimes my speech can go a little bit southern because it's weird. I like a place where like people don't actually have accents like that,
Mhm.
but they speak like it, you know?
The more drawn out kind of way of
Yeah.
speaking, or
Yeah. Y'all and shit like that.
I had to coach
Like,
my friend from Florida how to do a southern accent, which was funny. Having the Canadian tell someone from Florida how to do a southern accent. Because we were playing D&D, and he's like, I want this guy to sound like an evangelist preacher. And I'm like, well, you just draw it out, and then you declare.
exactly. It's so amusing. Oh my god.
It's just the greatest thing. He was like, how do I get back into there? And I'm like, you just declare on the word of God. And he's like, oh, thank you. I mainly attribute that to Outlast 2's Sullivan Noth, with that guy's wonderful voice. Outlast 2 is not a good game, but I just... it's a horror game, so I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very interesting. I don't know if I should recommend it, because it's interesting, very, very culty.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I just like the guy's voice, because he makes me chuckle. Certainly not the words that he's saying, those are horrifying, but I like the way he talks.
Oh.
Yeah. I like your funny words, priest man.
God damn it.
Are you winning, son?
No, I'm not. I'm not winning. No, I am.
Oh no.
I'm now shading the hair. That's the thing I hate the most with shading. I hate shading hair. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
See, what you need is a simple cartoon art style where all you do is cell shading and nothing more, and then just run away.
I need to... It's too late. I'm too far. It's fine. I'll just cope. Oh, and it's curly hair. God damn me. Why did I do this to myself? Fucking what?
That would be interesting, because I don't deal playing with horror games well, so that would just be really funny.
Sir, I literally did not fucking hear you.
Lethal Company.
I've never heard of that.
What? What? How have you not?
Different gaming. Maybe I have, but I don't recall.
It's a game where you're in orange suits and you have to get a bunch of stuff from like you have to make money. Yeah.
Oh my god, I have. Okay.
My only point would be, can we turn on the arachnophobia bar? Because no. My friend did send me a picture of the word spider peeking around a corner, and I just find that really funny. I find it funny. It wouldn't be funny in game.
My only
I find the picture funny. Oh, you're loud. Sorry.
My only issue is I lack a computer. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. We should all play this together, actually.
I have Among. Yes, that would be fun.
Yes.
Among Us. We should play in character because that'd be funny.
I just don't.
Just
fully
running
know-
around yelling at people.
I need if we were to do it in character, I need a complete rundown of Bramble's personality. Like I know a bit, but oh,
Brave
no.
soldier woman who got a bad card dealt to her. I don't know how much we're allowed to say on stream because I don't know how much. Okay. Mm.
I dropped my apple.
No, not the apple.
Oh, my apple.
I still need to make that tiny science animation. I need to. Or I need to draw it better than that really rough sketch.
Oh no!
Oh, I have it. Hold on. I have all of my bloopers specifically. Like I cut them so that I have my bloopers. Isn't it in the video you sent? I don't know. Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, because we caught the stairs.
That one's.
I think I can't quite remember what was happening. I think it was just that I was out of breath from the line and I just continued in character.
No! That sucks. Dude,
Oh,
I I played my lines to my sisters because they wanted to hear what I was doing, and so like I like let them listen, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're so good!" And I was like, "Thanks. Do you want to hear these funny bloopers?" Because like
yeah.
animation like, and so they were like wheezing so much at your lines, dude. Like the stairs, like that. Yeah. Hi, little boy. Hi, Mr. Doggy. Hi, Cooper. Hi.
Oh, I found it. Okay, let me see where the.
Mr. Neon.
Okay, so it starts at 1:45 in this. No, the science happened in our recording, but it didn't happen. It happened in my audition reel because I realized that my mic peaked when saying silence, and I realized it sounded like science. Yeah, no, I think it was just. Yeah. Daggle. Yeah, it was just the two of us, and then I started sketching when we were doing the lines where it was the three of us and Dan. Which is that's okay. Oh, that's Cat. Oh no, that's Dan. You're right. Yeah. I love how what made me just feel, I don't know, I guess I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Oh, my cat is here. Hello, my boy. My son, my long boy. He's very long. He likes
Aw.
stretching out like his entire spine, and he gets very.
That's cute.
But I read I read the entire script. I watched the entire video. I was asking questions, and then I learned that I think it was Dan who was like, "Yeah, I haven't read the whole script yet," and I'm like, "Oh, was I not supposed to do that?" It's like I came. Mhm. But it was part of the. It was part of all the audition stuff. It was part of all the audition. Sorry. Hmm.
Okay, so like I want as fast as
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
for sure. When I auditioned, I only read like my parts, but that's because I wanted to audition as fast as possible. Because I really wanted. Because I was like, I oh, when I first auditioned, I didn't read anything beforehand besides my lines. But that's because I just wanted to audition as fast as I could so I could get a role. Because I was like, I need to be in this project. I dropped everything when I saw the casting call come out and I ran. I don't think I even plugged in my mic or some shit. I don't know, but I was just like, I need to do this.
Well, I got excited because usually for not necessarily villains, but antagonistic characters who I personally love playing, they're usually gruff men, and I don't know if you've noticed, I don't have that type of voice. This is as low as my voice gets.
Wow.
So, uh, it's me, General Bear. I don't actually have a name, except for one line in the script. Yeah, because my original line, I'm pretty sure is like, is "Who have you brought to me, General Bear? Speak." I'm pretty sure, but then you just cut out the bear. I guess somehow. I mean, it's fine because sometimes, I mean, sometimes people don't need names, especially in auditions. You just kind of need to know the bare bones of the character. Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less.
It's
I mean, as a
so
writer, it's a lot
personal.
less. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, with it being just general, just speed, it feels a lot less personal, as in, like, this is just someone who works
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and it's also a lot less exposition-y, if that makes sense. I fall
Mhm.
into a trap of like, oh, these are the characters, and you have to know their names, and it's like you really don't. because the characters are interacting with each other, so they don't need to be like, my name is Craig and I do these things. It's like, yeah, we know. Why are you announcing that? We've known you for 20 years, Craig. You don't need to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-hmm. The only time it's different is the general saying, save your words for Her Majesty, and I think that's the only time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that's also an actual thing in royalty. Like, you wouldn't just walk up to, I mean, unfortunately she's passed, but you wouldn't just walk up to Queen Elizabeth and be like, hello, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's like the same thing when you call your teacher by their first name. Or like your mom. It's like, don't do that.
Even years later, I still can't call like my elementary school teachers by their actual names. Like they're still Mrs. last name or Mr. last name. Like, no, you sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder. Dude, I'm just like, no, wait, no, never mind. Just like the disrespect. If Bramble, before she gets dragged away, was like, please, Queen Amber, because like the disrespect. Like, girl, you're already being away.
I feel like that would cement it until she's like, okay, get out.
Yeah. Like, yeet her even farther.
Across the scary bridge. The scary bridge. I love your concept art so much. Every time I see it, I'm like, yes! Especially the lighting. I love the lighting so much. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it so much. I struggle with, like, lighting. I don't really struggle with shading. Or correction. It's hard for me to figure out where the shadows are because I keep moving the light source. Because my brain has a way of like, okay, this needs to be shaded here, this needs to be shaded here, without really even thinking about where the light source actually is. Yeah, this is something I need to learn. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, completely fine. Now that those guys are finally gone.
Is that how it's just gonna end?